How often do your family, friends, and strangers see you in your shirt each day, week, month, or year? 10 to 30, 50 to 100 or more. Could that many exposures to an antique wisdom that has passed the test of time to encourage, educate, or entertain generations for centuries to be wiser and kinder have any long-term effect? Of course it will. Repetition is how we learn most everything in life. Social equalities are wearable shareable wisdoms repetitively shared without saying a word. Change your shirt, change the world, one mind at a time. I destroy my enemies when I make them my friends. Abraham Lincoln 1806 to 1865. This profound quote from Lincoln reveals his deep understanding of human nature and conflict resolution. As a president who led the nation through its bloodiest war while maintaining a vision of eventual reconciliation, Lincoln recognized that transforming enemies into allies was more powerful than defeating them through force alone. What makes this insight particularly powerful is its paradoxical nature. The idea that the best way to destroy an enemy is not through their elimination, but through their transformation into a friend. It reflects Lincoln's broader vision for healing the nation after the Civil War, as expressed in his Second Inaugural Address's call for malice toward none, with charity for all. The word make is significant here. It implies active effort and intention. Lincoln isn't suggesting that enemies naturally become friends, but rather that this transformation requires deliberate work and engagement. This aligns with his personal practice of trying to understand and connect with political opponents rather than simply confronting them. There's also practical wisdom here about the nature of conflict resolution. When you defeat an enemy through force, you may create resentment that leads to future conflicts. But when you transform an enemy into a friend, you've not only ended the current conflict but prevented future ones. This message remains remarkably relevant today in both personal and political contexts. It suggests that true victory often lies not in overpowering opposition, but in finding ways to transform adversarial relationships into collaborative ones. And if you'd like to get paid for sharing our wearable wisdoms, keep this in mind. Everyone I know wears a shirt, and most of us change them daily, so change your shirt and change the world. Social equalities are blatantly subliminal antique positive wisdoms repetitively shared without saying a word. This applies to all our wearable shareable wisdoms, like pretty witty baby onesies and pretty witty kids. Youthful truths let your kids gain confidence sharing antique wisdoms with their friends. Imagine them sharing words of wisdom with classmates and teachers. I think, therefore I think tees I wear is a super easy way to share words of wisdom. With wearable wisdoms to fit babies, kids, and adults, you can clothe a whole family, city, or state. So do the future a favor by encouraging, educating, and entertaining with words of wisdom to help make us all wiser and kinder. And for a downloadable PDF of these team quotes, join the 52 of 8 today.